My name is Smith McWaters. My pronouns are he, him, his. I play Ben in Greater Illinois. Greater Illinois, while it might look like a dystopian society, it's very purposefully meant to be very close to home. So it's something that everyone from Memphis and from America can relate to. It's a society where different kinds of minority groups are either excommunicated, executed, missing, or put in different buildings or homes that are meant to look like apartments, but they're more like prisons. Greater Illinois talks about a lot of different things that I feel like people are either uncomfortable or afraid to talk about, which is what makes it so important. These include gentrification, racism, homophobia, a whole bunch of different things. I think what's been really, really important is the table work and the bonding that we've had as a cast, which I applaud the entire team for that. It's been really, really nice to get to, just to get to know everyone, because this is my first show at Playhouse on the Square, but also just because the topic is so heavy, everyone can learn something from the show. And I think that it'll be really important to leave this show and take a look at your own life and how you talk to the people around you and how you work with the people around you, what those conversations are like, and your views and your biases that you may have as a human being. I think that's kind of the big takeaway from this show, is just learning how you see yourself and how you see the world.
My name is Mark Gill. I am a resident company member here at Playhouse on the Square. My pronouns are he, him, and his. I am playing the role of Evan in the great show Greater Illinois. I think Evan and I have a lot in common. I would say that Evan is kind of a yes man. He's probably a very chill individual. He would rather not get feathers ruffled. So he has kind of a little battle with his wife and his mother and kind of keeping the peace in between them. I guess I sort of look at it as, perspective. These characters that we're playing, we're not these characters. But there are characters in our world that, do look like these type of people, that act like these type of people. The show could have potentially maybe been our future. I mean, when you come to see the show and you kind of see the subject matter and you see the topic and what it leads into going into Act 2, it could have been a real big possibility that maybe the higher-ups or the people in charge, they could have been like, hey, this is our thought process now, we're going to start going in this direction. It's very in line with what's going on with our world today, and the possibilities of what could happen, or just, I don't know, it just shows you kind of a world that you might not necessarily be thinking of.
Hi, my name is John Michael. I'm an associate resident company member here at Playhouse on the Square. I work in front of house. I am playing Mac in Greater Illinois. My pronouns are they, them. It was not a decision that I made lightly to do this show. A part of me didn't want to do it because I was like, while I would love to, I don't know if I can handle the weight. Obviously, it's a character, so it has things that differ from me, but I think as far as me feeling in the spaces of it that, maybe weren't written, I feel like we fit perfectly together. I feel like if there was a missing puzzle piece to this role, I feel like I am it, because I have a lot of the life trauma and emotional trauma and mental health, and, I live this life. I hope that my performance does enough talking for me, and the show does enough talking for me to where the only thing I have to say is thank you, and I hope that you learn something from it. And I think that this show will stick with me for the rest of my life, because in this day and age, who's to say when I'll ever get the chance or the opportunity to feel something so close to home. And I think that that's so beautiful when you're doing art.